All right, now let's talk about the second core element, and that is making sure you're disguising your coverages on defense. Again, what I mean by disguising is, again, your blitz setup should look the same as your coverage setup. So basically, every setup you do on defense, again, should look the same pre-snap. Again, there shouldn't be a tell whether it's cover two, cover three, cover four, or it's a blitz. Again, all of that should be the same. Uh, so now I want to take a look at a example where someone is, and this is a fairly high level player, again, making the big mistake of, just basically telling me pre-snap what exactly he's doing, again, and as well as not even showing the threat of pressure here. So again, this is the Carolina my game here, the Carolina Panthers Club Series versus QC player QC. Again, he's probably a top 100 player in the entire world, and he was the Bears Club runner-up last year. And again, he's just gonna make it really easy on me in this game. And I go on. I think I scored. I believe I scored like 38 points in this game. And I'll tell you, it was really easy. And the reason it was really easy is because it was as simple as, again, one, the issue here is, compare this to the other videos we watched where the user was just up in the box. There's a million people in the box, and it's just a scary look. Again, it presents the illusion of pressure, but again, compared to this game here, there's not that illusion of pressure. Again, there's not many people in the box. Again, his user's not hovering over the line. Again, he's basically telling me pre-snap every time, especially with the single high safety. That's going to be cover three every single time, and I'll tell you right now, it was not effective for him at all. Again, it was so easy for me because I already knew what his coverage was, so I can go to really specific plays, to beat the type of coverages he was in. So again, when you see the single high safety here, we know it's going to be a cover three type of look. So again, I was able to really just my whole playbook was really open here. There really wasn't one. It wasn't really any plays I had to throw out. Whereas when you're playing versus pressure, it's just like, man, I might have to block extra people here. I might have to get the ball off quick again. Versus this, I was so relaxed because again, it didn't really matter what I called. It was just basic coverage defense, and again, all my plays are going to be designed, to beat these basic coverages. And again, if you guys want to learn more about how to attack these basic coverages, again, make sure you check out the beginner's manual or the route combo development course. But again, this is the dream right here for a high level offensive player is just playing versus these type of looks where again the whole playbook is open here, guys, and no threat of the pressure at all. There's no I know that he can't blitz from a look like this where there's only like five people basically on the line. Again, this is just not going to come in on Madden 21. Again, he needs to be hovering in the box. Again, there's only basically five people that could really potentially blitz here. Because again, you can't really blitz this middle linebacker. He's not going to do too much. I mean, you could blitz him from the distance, but again, we know that he's more than likely not going to be blitzing from this look. So again, you're going to see, and that's why I'm sending five out every single play. Is again, I'm not worried at all about the pressure. Whereas if you guys go back and watch those other gameplays, they were max protecting every single time. And again, the reason is because of the look on defense. Again, they had a defensive scheme that presented the illusion of pressure, so they felt like they had to max protect. Whereas in a game like this, we don't see no pressure at all, no threat of pressure at all. I'm just sending five out every single play. So again, now he has to worry about, he has to try to play really good coverage defense versus five receivers / running backs out and around every single play. Again, that's a really tough task, even for the absolute best defensive player in the world. Again, we don't want them to feel like they can just send five people out on a route like how I'm doing in this game. But I know that I can do this because again, he's shown no ability, in this look on defense here to blitz me. So again, this is a huge mistake by QC here. Again, the two big mistakes: no threat of pressure, and also just even the coverage look pre-snap on defense too. Again, it's so obvious that it's going to be a cover three type of defense because again, he has that single high safety, which gives us the tell that's either going to be cover one or cover three. And again, it just made it really, really easy to play offense. And again, I'll scroll to later in this game for you guys, and I'll tell you right now, it was not, it did not work out too well for my guy. I scored a touchdown every drive, and the one drive I got stopped was in the red zone inside the 5, and I kicked a field goal. And again, a lot of it was just poor scheming on his part, just making it to where, again, I just knew already what to do pre-snap. Whereas again, versus most high-level players, again, they do a good job of kind of disguising their defense and presenting the illusion of pressure. So, I'm more worried about which play calls I'm going to call. Whereas in a game like this, I feel like the whole playbook was kind of open for me.